Welcome back to Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I am your host, Mr. Ben. When we last left off, we made it through the rest of the Nimbus Castle, and we ousted Queen Valentina as the false queen, and we got rid of her. This episode, we are going to be heading on toward our next objective, which is the Barrel Volcano, after having rescued Mal's parents, and having them let them having given us the information that, hey, there's another star that's gone down there. I've forgotten that there was a hidden item, like, right here, which I've gone ahead and I've shown for you here on camera, because I've kind of forgot that was there. There's a couple of things that I want to show off. Here in Nimbus Land, there are a couple of things we can grab. Ah, here we are. You look familiar. Say, hey, we meet again! This here land's rich! It's got tons of loot and I want it all! But hey, I'm not sweating. This device will tell me where the treasures are hidden. The rest of them are mine! All mine! Adios, fools! And he drops the signal ring. If you equip it, it will ring at the location of a hidden treasure. This is the one thing I was looking forward to all this time. It provides no boosts whatsoever to any of your stats. All it does is that it just indicates that a room has a hidden chest in it. That's all it does. We're gonna go ahead and offload at least one item here. Or, wait, no. We have 2 open spaces. That's good, because walking out here, busted. Oh, what to do? I'll give you this fertilizer if you let me go, okay? And he flies off, never to be seen again. You wouldn't know anything about walking out here unless you've played this before, but now we've got 2 very important items. And before we actually go off and complete our mission, let's go off onto the side and take care of a little something here. By returning to Rosetown, we can come here and find this little cottage on the back. This cottage has a very important NPC. I did not point him out earlier because we had no real reason to visit him. But hi, I'm the gardener. See that huge planter? I spent many years seeking the legendary seed and fertilizer to fill it with, but had no luck. If only I could find them!
Incredible! I can't believe it! It's the legendary seed I read about in the ancient gardening texts. These are so rare. Can you even begin to comprehend what a huge discovery this is? I spent my whole life searching for one. It's too much, I tell you!
Hey, I haven't finished yet. Oh, well, that's my story. Say, will you give me the seed? Oh, sure. Go ahead and have it. I finally have it. This is extraordinary!
Egad! Do you know what you have there? That fertilizer comes from the Shiloway plant. Famous for its miraculous feats of gardening. I looked for it beyond the cliffs. Even tried being valued, failed. I traveled around the world and waited a lifetime for some of that fertilizer you've got there.
Short attention span? Yes, you might say I have fertilizer on the brain. Will you give it to me? Sure thing. Oh, thank you. I finally have both the seed and the fertilizer. I'll try them out right away. I'll plant the seed, then give it the fertilizer. Nothing's happening. Wow! This is amazing!
This is unreal. This is just like winning the lottery, only without the taxes. I mean, this is like falling out of an airplane without a parachute, and hitting a gaggle of geese in midair to break your fall. Wait until my buddies over at the Happy Gardeners Month to hear about this. I'm gonna be famous. Maybe even get my picture in the next issue.
You think you could use a little more fertilizer? Maybe not, huh? This'll get me in the Happy Gardener Monthly magazine. Well, that's all nice, well, and good for him, but what we really wanted to do is we wanted to come up here and get these 2 treasure chests. We get a lazy shell and another lazy shell. These 2 lazy shells are equipment, one specifically for Mario and one for everyone. The lazy shell armor is amazing armor. It reduces your attack and magic attack down by a crazy amount. But however, your defenses go through the roof. Equipping the safety ring and the lazy shell on the same person makes them nigh unkillable. Likewise, having the lazy shell for Mario is his ultimate weapon. It is like the Masher in the sense that it has a lot of damage variance. But it is, bar none, his best weapon. Coming back to Monstro Town, I believe we are fully ready to take on Jinx in the 3rd and final battle that he has. And you wish to challenge me? Yes, we do. Even with the bombs away, even without having the, even without being able to block it, Lazy Shell and the Signal Ring prevent instant damage, or prevent mortal blows, I should say. And that is what the Lazy Shell looks like. Honestly, having the Star Egg at this point just kind of trivializes this fight. Then again, to be perfectly honest, having the Star Egg at this point kind of trivializes every fight. My only real complaint is, like I mentioned earlier, you have to sit through that animation every time. But still, the Star Egg kind of, how can I say this? It makes up for Toadstool's much weaker attack power at this point, because it gives her some very consistent damage output. We could do the same thing with Gino too if we were feeling kind of want to be cheap, I guess. Dang it. Not mean to do that. real bad thing about having the Lazy Shell armor on is that now that with Peach's magic attack power has been reduced so severely, it also affects her healing abilities as well. Because for some reason her healing power is tied inextricably to her magic attack. Not entirely certain why that is, but it is what it is. And we take Jinx down once and for all. Whoa. You are the stronger champion, no doubt about it. My reputation was staked on this last fight, so I've lost the title of Sensei. From today, you are the Sensei of this dojo. Please take this belt, which only the highest-ranking fighter in the dojo can wear. We get the Jinx belt. We will rename the dojo Mario-style dojo, and incorporate your jump technique into our training. Jagger and I will start our training immediately. 1,000 warm-up jumps, ready, begin! Mario Sensei, this new regimen will strengthen us, right? Master, share your wisdom with us. And they just stay jumping for the remainder of the game. They will not stop unless you talk to them, but even talking to them will only delay them temporarily. There is no point for them to just jump 1,000 times like this, they just do that for the rest of the game. And you'll notice that the J is now an M. So the Jinx belt is pretty cool. It reduces your magic defense, but it increases your attack power by quite a bit. What it does is that it's mainly your physical defense and your physical attack go quite through the roof. It's like a plus 27 to your attack and defense. But aside from that, it deals no further benefits. So anything that you have, like say through speed, or anything like reducing damage from elemental attacks, there's no reason for that. It doesn't do any of that. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. And we're at full health. I'm gonna do something that I probably shouldn't be doing right at the moment. But you remember that door that was sealed long ago? This one here? Look, the shining stone is reacting! The seal has been broken. Greetings. I am Kulix, Dark Knight of Vanda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage. This world is uninhabitable for me and my kind. I must return to my own. Before I go, though, I would like to challenge your strongest knight. Do you accept my challenge? Will enter into combat against me? Before we actually go into combat with him, I want to point something out. So Kulix has different dialogue in the Japanese version. He is definitely... doesn't really so much have anything in regards to the world is uninhabitable, but rather the reason why he's not able to go into anything like this is because the original Japanese version basically says that it is more of a dimension that he cannot understand. This is a three-dimensional world, and he himself is a two-dimensional being. I'll also go ahead and I'll provide a translation for exactly what he says on screen as well. But anyway, we're going to do something a little bit silly. We're going to go ahead, we're going to challenge him. On guard! I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time, and I will consume you! This is an optional boss battle, and is probably the hardest of the entire game. Harder than even the final boss. I probably should not be doing this. But hey, since when has a bad idea ever stopped me? He comes into battle with 4 elemental crystals. The fire crystal, the water crystal, the earth crystal, and the wind crystal. We want to take these crystals out as quickly as we can. Boost everybody up as quickly as we can, because Lord knows we need the boosts. And by God, do we need them badly. No, we're not going to do any Ultra Flames on here. We're not messing around. We are taking this guy out. We are taking him out now. Star Egg and the rock candies that we got here, they will become invaluable. We need these. Oh, and that's a problem as well. Shredder will take out any boosts we've got on any of our characters, including the boosts that we have that's already on equipment, such as the Troopa Pin and the Ghost Medal. Probably would not be a bad idea. That Sleepy Bomb wasn't going to do anything. For some reason, I thought it actually dealt damage, and apparently not. Yep, Mario's already down. Point of note, if for whatever reason, if a character goes down, even if they've been boosted, they will lose the boosts on that they've gotten. Shredder or not. Yep, that went about as well as expected. Okay, well, this is why we have the Lazy Shell armor and the safety badge on Princess Peach here, because she's basically nigh unkillable. By the way, the rock candy also benefits from getting the Juno boost. It does 200 damage normally. If for whatever reason you have a Juno boost or attack boost up from it, from the Troopa Pin or something like that, it will deal an additional 100 damage. This is going to be very useful for taking out these 4 crystals. Kind of hoping to maybe get one more 300 off of that, but all right, whatever. Okay, 1 crystal is down. Let's go ahead and we'll risk it. I really want. You know what? We've got a few of these. So I never went over what the red essence does, I don't think. Actually, I might have mentioned it before, but if I haven't, I'm going to go ahead and redo it now. The red essence prevents all damage from being taken on a character for 3 turns. Whether physical or magical, it does not matter. I missed the timing on that one, so Mario's coming back at half health. Thankfully, the Shredder does not work on the red essence. And Mario goes down again. There we go. Oh, thank goodness that was a miss. All right. You know what? Let's go ahead and heal everyone up, even though Toadstool's pretty much the only one that really needs the actual healing. need to take out those crystals as quickly as we can. I don't know if the Star Egg is really going to be the best option for this. Power Blast and Crystallines would have actually probably been a good choice to have to bring in this fight. All right, let's see how well physical attacks seem to be doing a little bit better. Yeah, physical attacks are doing a lot more damage. Not that it matters, Mario's probably going to be going down. Oh no, holy hell, he's only got 1 hit point left. Yeah. Come on, please go after Peach. That's a bit better. Did I boost Peach up? Oh, it doesn't matter. There we go with the, you know what? Screw it. Okay, good. One more. That's another crystal down. Kulix will eventually run out of flower points for his, Shredder move. And damn, there, down he goes. All right. Damn, down he goes too. Son of a bitch! Okay, fine. If we have to drag this out in the war of attrition, then I will. Okay, finally. Got the water crystal down. Now we can focus on getting the others back. And of course, because we can't have nice things in this fight, oh, and Kulix is out of flower points. We no longer have to worry about him utilizing Shredder. We got this fight in the bag. Oh, and the crystal seems to be out of flower points as well. As well as we are. We're out of flower points as well. Brilliant. At least we can recover ours. That's not an issue. Now that the crystal is gone, we can focus on getting taking down Kulix himself. Yeah, at this point, he's just a sitting duck. There's nothing he can do. All we need to do is just wail on him. And down he goes. 244 experience points have been awarded to the party. We reached level 19 for Gino on that. I love that Final Fantasy Prelude music. So yeah, I didn't point this out, but the boss battle obviously is from Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy II if you go off the SNES release in America. Ah, your spirit. Strong! Thank you, brave knight. I will treasure this memento of my journey here. Perhaps in another time, another game, may have been mortal enemies. Let us part as comrades in arms. Take this. Treasure it as a keepsake of our fight. We get the Quartz Charm. The Quartz Charm is an awesome accessory. It is basically the Troopa pin mixed in with the Ghost Medal. Farewell, Champion Knight. By leaving the area, the door disappears and Kulix is gone. But we get the Quartz Charm. A shining source of power which will increase our attack and our defense by 50% each. By walking into this location, I think our neighbor moved away. How are we doing on the jumps? Yep, 28. Still haven't beaten that old record, but that, I think, does it for this episode. We are going on nearly 40 minutes at this point, so I have to call it here. Thank you all for joining me. Next time when we pick up on Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars, we will indeed be heading toward the Barrel Volcano. Thank you once again. I will see you next time. Until then, later.